warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Tria Arini. I'm a student at the State Islamic University of North Sumatra, majoring in English education. I would like to tell you about method of teaching listening. Listening is one of the essential skills in language learning. In this era of globalization and fast-paced information, the ability of listen effectively is a very important skill for everyone, especially in the context of language learning. For many students, the ability to understand spoken language can be challenging. Therefore, it is important for teachers to adopt effective and engaging methods of teaching listening. In this video, we will discuss 3 methods that can be used to improve students' listening skills. First method is stories. Stories and anecdotes form an important part of our everyday communication, like what we did at the weekend, the latest news, talking about films, and so on. Everyone loves a good story, whether they are children, teenagers, and adults. We need to give students a reason to listen to a story in class. Now, I will tell you how to practice the stories method in the classroom. First step is tell students 3 stories about your life, 2 true and 1 false. They listen and decide which story is false. Second step is we can tell a story with 2 different endings and the students discuss which is correct. The last step is students can listen to a story then try to retell it in groups, each person taking it in turn to say 1 sentence. The second method is describe and draw. This is a fun listening activity for all ages. The students have a real reason to listen and also to ask questions. In this example, the students draw an animal, but you can choose any drawing for your students to describe. Now, I will tell you how to practice the describe and draw method in the classroom. The first step is each student draw an animal. The students must not show their drawings to others. The second step is put the students in pairs. One student describes their drawing in English to the other, who tries to draw the same animal without seeing the picture. This student can also ask questions to get more information. The last step is set a time limit and then let learners compare their animals. The results are usually very amusing and creative. The last method is dictagless. This is a very flexible type of dictation that involves listening to the teacher, speaking in groups, writing, and checking. Now, I will tell you how to practice the dictagless method in the classroom. The first step is the teacher reads a short text to the students who just listen. The teacher reads the text again and the students take notes. Then, in groups, they recreate the text from their notes. The second step is to check the group's text. Volunteers can write the text on the board sentence by sentence while their classmates make any necessary corrections. We can accept any versions of the original text if the language is correct. The last step is for lower levels, you can help students by giving them the text with words missing and they have to fill the gaps. Understanding various methods of teaching listening is essential to improving students' ability to understand English as a whole. The use of varied methods helps maintain student interest and motivation, which is key in the learning process. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, the information presented is useful and can be applied in your teaching practice.